Match point.
And that's an ace. Djokovic
Yeah.
gets the win.
Let's see the handshake. I don't know why I mean, they smile.
Cordial handshake and hug.
Yeah, it's nice. I mean, they really respect each other, especially when they are on the court, because of course, when you achieve this much in tennis, regardless of the comparison, well, what to say about this match? um, I will start from Novak. What do you think about this performance?
I mean, I think he started well, but I can't say that he did badly. He did very well. I think the only, he was we're talking about his backhand. He was hitting the backhand very well. I mean, he was being quite aggressive and trying to maybe end points a little bit quicker than he might have done in the past. But I think that, basically he was on top the whole way until a few games after he got up the double break in the second set, and then kind of just like maybe lost a little bit of concentration and got a little bit too loose. And so maybe that is not something, if we talk about that didn't look so good for him, because that kind of allowed Rafa to come back in and sort of give him the momentum to get back in. But he still managed to get the job done there in the end, and break back when he needed to. So from that perspective, he's probably, he's got a little bit of a workout here, and he's still come through. And you can only play what's in front of you. It was not a great version of Rafa, but of course he still fought until the end. And yeah, I think from Djokovic's point of view, we can maybe not say too much about how it's going to go for the rest of the tournament. But if I'm a Djokovic fan, I'm still pretty content with what he showed. So I think that's what I would say.
Some lips reader, because I don't know if I understood go and get it from Rafa, but probably I'm wrong. Whatever. I mean, from Djokovic, I would say a good performance. He still can be better. I'm pretty sure he won't be happy for how we managed to play after getting up for love in the second set. But at the same time, I feel like it's been an okay performance. He played well in the first set and up until mid-second set. Then he got a bit loose the first two games he lost. Then Nadal got a bit better because he started finding more pace, and then it became difficult for Novak to get back into the match. But yeah, in the end, there was a big difference today between the two. So I feel like he can still be quite satisfied, even if I know he won't be happy about, this moment he had where he made Nadal get back into the match. For Rafa, I mean, it doesn't. I mean, he fought until the end. He will be for sure proud of this. But from tennis point of view, just how he looked on the court, he didn't really look good today. So I don't think this is encouraging where, thinking about if he would like to keep going in his career or not. I didn't like what I saw.
No, I mean, he did keep fighting, and he took those little opportunities he had. But I did feel that was more on Novak's racket, and he gave him that opportunities. I mean, it was Rafa was still able to sort of construct some points and play some smart plays that allowed him to get back into it. But the way he's playing, he's like sort of compensating for his lack of he doesn't have the weapons quite that he had before, and quite the sharpness that he had before. So he's having to work it out. And I mean, you could say that, okay, he managed to not make it, humiliating, because it was 6-1, 6-4 in the end. But I mean, for Rafa, he wants to, if he's going to keep playing, he wants to be able to compete for big titles, I think, right? If he's going to, and I don't think that is, he's shown that he can get back to that level at the moment. So from that perspective, it doesn't bode well.
Yeah, it doesn't look good, actually. Bye, Ghosty. Thank you very much for staying here. They are asking us about the draw. In order to reach the quarterfinals, Novak will need to beat either Köpfer or Arnaldi. They still have to play, or maybe they are playing right now. No. They still have to start. And then there is probably Tsitsipas. This is his projected quarterfinal, so this is what his draw more or less look like. And so yeah, about Nadal, I agree with what you say. Yeah, for sure. And so I don't know. It's difficult to predict what his decision will look like. Yeah, he looked good against Zverev. But yeah, the thing is that he keeps also having these kind of setbacks physically, and so he can't improve his level. And then I don't feel like he would like to keep going if this is going to be the result. I mean, losing against Djokovic, it's totally fine. Maybe not from a rivalry perspective, but if we talk about, just the result, it's okay losing against Djokovic. But it never really felt like the match was on his terms and his racket. So
yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, it's like when he got back to 4-all, yeah, it didn't go well there again, but it felt like also that Djokovic was just sort of clicking back into gear there, and he sort of said, okay, it's time to step up again. And he did. In the end, he got it done. So, I mean, we can't really know what to think about Rafa, what he's going to do going forward. Is he going to play other tournaments? But for Djokovic, I mean, I think it's a good workout for him, and then he'll have to play maybe Arnaldi or Kopfer, possibly. Maybe I figure Arnaldi, but maybe they can give him a little bit more of a test. I don't know, but I think he'll still get through, and then probably Tsitsipas, maybe the first real test from in the quarterfinal. So yeah, that's going to be interesting. But of course, and then he's got
the thing with Novak is that even at 37, his base level is still so high that a lot of matches don't really feel like a test, So we keep even at Wimbledon, it was like, maybe next match will be a test to see, and it's difficult. But he's still so good that so many matches don't really, because actually on paper, somebody like Arnaldi, for example, should be a test, even if Novak would be the favorite. But yeah, let's see today. Thanks for this donation. Thank you. Doubles is far less demanded. Rafa and Realistic can still win doubles. Yeah, they can. I don't know if they are beating the strongest pairs, but yeah, for sure there is a better chance. That's for sure in doubles. We all knew this even before the draw, in my opinion. I don't know if you agree.
You're talking about
Nadal in doubles. I feel like
they have good chances to go far. I mean, I don't know if I can say that they're going to win the tournament, but they can get medals. So, but it's not necessarily going to be that easy. Yeah, Pavic and Metic. Yeah, I mean, you've got a lot of good doubles pairings there. Some of the top doubles pairings in the world, and of course, he already came through against the 6 seeds, didn't he? But yeah, I mean, having said that, from Rafa's point of view, he does still have the, let's say, the racket skills, the sort of the instinct, the instincts that are going to do well on a doubles court. So, if anything,
we'll see tomorrow how the match goes. It's not the easiest, but I mean, no matches are easy actually in doubles. Usually they are played on very few points. So, well, I don't know if there's anything else we need to touch on, or we can just close it.
Yeah, I would say, I mean, I think we can just close it, but I think the only concern from the Djokovic point of view is just that, why he sort of, let's say switched off a little bit against players in better form. He won't want to do that. So I think he'll probably, after the match, he'll be thinking about that a little bit. But as I say, I don't expect too much. I mean, even if he gets through and plays, he'll probably get through against Alnaldi or Kopfer. If he plays Tsitsipas, I don't think Tsitsipas has even beat him on clay, although as good as Tsitsipas is on the surface. So he's probably going to get through at least until the semi-finals, and that's
the chances are there. That's for sure.
Zverev.
We also saw at Wimbledon how, you still have to come out with something really strong to beat him. So whatever his level is, so sure it doesn't look impossible for him to get a medal this time. I mean, it was like that also in previous Olympics, but once you get to the semis, it starts becoming likely. Tsitsipas match will be intriguing. That's for sure. We also have to see if it happens. So let's see.
Yeah, I mean, I hope we get a good final this time. The final last time was it was a bit one-sided. So that was when the ones Zverev won.
2016 was good. Was a good one.
That's right, yeah. And that's when we still had the last one to have 5 sets for the men's in the final. So,
okay. So, I think I go.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for staying here, and thank you for listening to everybody. I'm sure we'll speak soon here.
Yeah. Thanks everyone for listening.
Yeah. Bye-bye.